All right, welcome to Vicky 3 Academy. I'm Walker. Here we are discussing laws today, and we're going to discuss children's rights. So, children's rights is one of those where, like, largely as you progress down, it's going to be getting better for you. And so, it's one of those things where, like, I think we can discuss a lot of things in this video rather than just the child labor allowed versus compulsory primary school. So, like, the reason you want to be going up on this is that as you go up on it, you're able to pass a higher level school institution. Let's just switch to one that the USA starts with an education institution. And so what this is going to be doing is going to be granting education access for all pops that's going to be separated from wealth. Usually there's always some level of education access going on because of your wealth, but this is the great equalizer, and it's going to do so many things for you. It's going to dramatically increase your literacy, which is going to be dangerous in terms of increasing your expected standard of living. So we will talk about that in a later video. But largely just increasing your education and your literacy is going to be a good thing. And so you're going to want to be able to increase that as much as possible, which is why child labor, you generally want to be decreasing it, because you see we are increasing the maximum education. We're also going to be decreasing the mortality of these job types by increasing this. And mortality, it's not necessarily going to like cripple the growth of your economy or not, but it is going to slow you down. If your pops are dying at their jobs, then they can't keep working for you, and that's going to slow down the growth of your economy. It's also probably like not good, but you know what, the citizens complain about so much. It's okay. The mortality thing just going down is just a nice little growth benefit. The main thing that it's going to be doing for you is giving you supplementary income for your pops. So your pops, they have to generate their standard of living from their income and then buying things. And this is going to allow those pops to have a little bit of extra money coming in from the dependents. But largely, as you build, then you're not gonna be too afraid of that. So the main thing that you need to keep in mind is if you're going down towards this, you're going to be looking for either a personal ideology that supports that. I think Reformer does, but there's right. We can check that actually. We can check that with our great buddy Pedro. Let's see. Do you support it? Yes, he does. He supports compulsory primary school. So just be aware of that. Reformers are in favor of better child labor laws. And child labor laws, if you're building a good economy and going in the right direction, you largely just want to get to compulsory primary school as quickly as you can. Only gate there is going to be human rights. And then here, the gate unrestricted child labor is labor movement. So just be on the lookout for those two technologies. This labor movement is not something that you need to get right now, because you actually have to hit those requirements first, mass communication and egalitarianism. But as like a good 1850s or 1860s target for children's rights, I think you should definitely liberalize there. Yep, there we go. That's Walker. I'm not reshooting that just because I flubbed the ending. That's okay. I think it adds character. I think largely there are some classes of laws where, although there are asterisks to this sort of thing, I think having your pops addicted to dependents' income is going to give you an artificially high standard of living, which is going to be bad for your country. I think having your standard of living be as organic as possible is going to be helpful for the overall strength. Although for those of you who know the dark arts, you can use this number for your advantage. But yeah, that's another video. That's Walker.